Everybody. So, first, I'm going to reintroduce myself and try to do it quickly every video. I'm Koya the Unicorn, and this is Unikoy Intuition. I'm an empath, intuitive reader. I do use cards. I use oracle cards and tarot cards, but I use different decks. And also, I just read them intuitively. So mostly, I do not just go verbatim by what they are. I go by what they feel. I pray and meditate before I use them. I usually pre-shuffle and then I'll shuffle a little bit while I'm on air. I may answer questions. I may pull cards for people if I feel the need to. Also, if you want a private reading, you can look at the information below or attached to the videos. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell so you can get notifications when I do live videos. And we're gonna start with also when you listen to the readings, I want to give a suggestion. Sit, close your eyes, focus on the information that you would like to receive. The messages may be for you or not. It can also resonate with your sun, moon, rising, Venus. So it's really important to look up your birth chart, because if it doesn't resonate, you can look at another sign. Also, if you're cross-watching, which means you're watching for someone else, the roles may be reversed in any of the readings, really. The roles can be reversed. Gender and time are a concept. So it may be female energy I'm reading or masculine energy, but doesn't mean it is male or female. Also, that's about it. Sometimes I do a lot of different things. So sometimes I may have music in the background. Sometimes I may play with my hair because I'm thinking. Sometimes I may slip up and curse. Sometimes I may be smoking, just taking a clove to like pay attention. But yeah, so either I'm for you or I'm not. Sometimes I make jokes, and sometimes I'll just talk. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to start with Leo, since we are in Leo season, and also I'm aiming for and pulling energy for this month, for August 2020. But if this falls upon you after, then it's probably for you to listen to. So I wouldn't pay so much attention to that or to like the signs. I'm not going to always tell you what signs I'm picking up in readings, just the information. So yeah, that's it. And you can donate to the channel if you like what you see, and it helps me get more decks and crystals and things like that to help clear my energy as well. And if you want a private booking, that information is also there. And that's it. And you can share also. All right, here we go. So take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale and think about the messages you're trying to receive, the information for you. And if it's not for you, then it might be next week. Okay. So messages for Leo. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. Leo energy for August 2020. You guys will probably hear me talk about Leos a lot. I have a lot of Leos in my life. My mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, numerous people I have dated, lots of friends, my grandmother, just a lot of Leos. Sometimes I will use a layout. Sometimes I will just pick flyer cards, things like that. Okay? Yeah. And sometimes I read reversals. Here's the thing. Most of the time, if the story comes out, the reversals don't matter as much because usually the story will align. But we did get a confirmation. Sun card, Leo energy. This is a Spellcaster's Tarot deck. This is actually like my first deck that I ever really got that I really, really like was attached to. And I have other decks that I use, but this one is my fave. So it's confirmation that this energy is you guys. Okay. Leo. But it was in the reverse. Hermit in reverse. Seven of Swords. So Leo may be feeling a little out of sorts this month. Either leaving someone behind, leaving something behind, or being left behind. Ace of Swords in reverse. Heartbreak card. Three of Swords. Two of Pentacles in reverse. So something was absolutely left behind, possibly a love connection. It was possibly some deceit. Possibly a third party. Which usually means, other parties involved other than just one and two other people. It's also air energy. Not just, it's a lot of swords. And this deck is weird too, because sometimes the swords read as fire. Four of Cups. Yeah, somebody's in meditation mode. Temperance. Have patience. Also Sag energy. It's a lot of fire energy. Justice in reverse. There was some type of deceit. It could have been some type of court situation with the justice card here, some type of something with the law involved, or some type of truth. Like it feels like lies and deceit, but they are saying that I think it's not ready to be revealed. They're pretty much saying sit still. Sit still. There's no action on this board. Sit still. Have patience. Knight of Cups. Yeah, some type of explanation, truth, some type of message, something small, not something large, something small is coming to shed some light on some type of hurt, betrayal. Yeah, definitely with a third party. This is in reverse. Page of Cups. So how I read that is, so there was a third party situation, Leo, or multiple parties. Someone did not know, or you did not know that this was happening. Maybe someone was married and you did not know, or this other party did not know, and somebody found out that there was a third party involved, and now the message is, I believe they're leaving this third party behind. So there's some type of stall, Page of Wands, Tower, Ace of Cups, Three of Cups. So there absolutely was a third party. Somebody was not aware of it. It came crumbling down. This fire energy came crumbling down. The Ace of Cups. So there's either overflowing of emotions that came with that tower. There were some emotions explained. There were some emotions involved. There was some type of conversation, argument. And then it's the Three of Cups. So you got the Ace of Cups. So after the Tower moment, or the Tower moment was this, like an overflowing of emotions about being aware of the Three of Cups, but this is more of a celebration. So either this party has figured out how to get along in this situation, or there was some honesty that came in after somebody found out, and maybe they had an honest conversation, and maybe they worked it out. You know? I was just having a whole live discussion about unconventional relationships. Devil card, devil energy is also Capricorn energy. Five of Pentacles in reverse. So there may have been some toxic energies involved in these third. Maybe the lies and deceit came from other things, possibly an addiction of some sort, heavily drinking. It's been the quarantine. People are kind of overdoing it. There may have been some issues with money, gambling, because the Five of Pentacles is in reverse. So there may have been, like, this person is coming out of these behaviors. So they're coming out of the third party behaviors. They're coming out of the toxic behaviors. All this might be like inner turmoil, because I don't see, like, I see third parties here, but I don't see like any major players. This person just might have a lot of people. This Leo may have a lot of people that they're involved in with. Yeah, something's definitely coming in. Knight of Wands. Something's definitely coming in. See, when I see the wands, it could be a couple of things. It could be like it could be a bunch of things. We get creativity and magic, but also it could be phallic. So it also could be like somebody trying to come in and get some action. Swift movements. Hangman in reverse. Yeah, somebody's making a decision. So I'm gonna say, like, there was a third party. They didn't know what to do. They're all in their head, like, woo-de-woo. I don't know who to choose. Da, 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 da. And then somebody found out there was some type of tower moment on one of these sides. There was some cleaning up this person had to do. Now this person is coming in, and they like, "What's up?" Like, I'm not concerned anymore. Like, I'm trying to come at you, with these wands. But that's what I tell y'all. So this is the Lover's card. Also can be Gemini energy, but also this can be a twin flame thing if you believe in twin flames, soulmates, things like that. But it's just love partnership, but a love romantic partnership. So yeah, that's what I say. They try to give me them ones, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because the Page of Swords, he out here, he all enthusiastic. He always walk around with his big ass sword, and he got this big ass cape that he gonna fall over. He doing too much. He coming in all hot. He like, yeah, I'm ready. Like, I'm eager and I'm out here. What's up? I got rid of this. See what I'm saying? All the wands out here. People looking up to this person. Six of Wands, the peers looking up to it. This person must have cleaned up some energy, Leo. You must have cleaned up some energy out here. Nine of Pentacles, okay. So let's make sure we're surrounding ourselves with things that are important, and not things that, like, don't spend money on things that just to fill a hole. Do not keep people around you just to fill a hole. Make sure that these are not, like, so you're getting all these accolades, but you feel like that. Why you feel like that? Why you feel like this? If okay, you got all this happening, but why you feel like this? So it's some type of false admiration, feeding, possibly your Leo ego, but it's probably not what you need. High Priestess in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. Five of Swords. So you walked away from Leo walked away from possibly a high priestess. Wait, now why did he walk away from a high priestess? Absolutely, he walked away. There was definitely a death. Strength in reverse. So you may have made a wrong decision. You may have gotten all happy, went off and frolicked with one choice, but you may have gotten rid of the wrong choice. You got rid of the wrong choice if it's a high priestess in reverse. That's for sure. Because who's the other Joan? The page? So you went with something enthusiastic and fun instead of going with the high priestess who is, all knowing and clairvoyant and loving and caring and wise and blah, 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 blah. All those good things. But then you got the strength in reverse, which is also you, Leo. Why are you in reverse all over the place? Your sun is in reverse, your strength is in reverse, and there's a death. So, because there's a death of an ego. That's why you lost the high priestess. Or that was your own energy. You lost that energy inside of you, high priest, high priestess, because you may have let your ego fill these holes unnecessarily when really you had people that admire you, but they may have admired you but don't really know you or don't really, and okay, so you may have decided to leave some things behind. You may have realized, yeah, absolutely, after this death, you have realized you had some cleaning up to do. You had some cups to pour out because you were realizing you weren't going to get your 10 of Pentacles if you didn't do that. And if this hasn't happened, oh, okay. So there was some type of issue, some type of conflict with a Queen of Wands, fire energy, or yourself. That's you. Yeah, I think this is yourself. I think this is inner conflict. You don't feel good about where you are. You don't have the things that you want, the family, the abundance. You may have walked away from some people who were trying to maybe put you on a certain path, a different path, a more enlightened path. But you've lost your strength. And this conflict is King of Wands. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this might be looking back on who you used to be. Knight of Pentacles, so possibly maybe some money coming in. Or was it Ace of Pentacles? Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, I think this is a loss. This is the death of ego. And what will come from this death of ego is abundance. Leaving the past behind, leaving those bad things behind, focusing on a new path. But you definitely have to leave those things behind in order to heal. There's a lot of mistrust here. It's a lot of hurt. There's a lot of mistrust. I wouldn't say a lot of wins that meant something. But at some point, there's going to be a tower moment, if it hasn't been already, that will probably open up your heart or this person's heart or this situation, leaving behind toxic things. Maybe you didn't realize you had these toxic behaviors. Maybe you didn't realize you had these addictions. Maybe this is why there were, money was an issue. You had to leave your home. You had to leave your space because you possibly were partying too much, is what it kind of looks like. And I think you had people around you who were like, oh, yeah, you're so great. You're so fun. Nah, nah, nah. You weren't feeling nothing. And really, all you really wanted was this love partnership. But you came in all like, oh, my God, I'm going to be so great in this relationship. That's what this looks like. But it's like you still not happy. So whatever was around wasn't feeding your soul. And you got rid of either yourself as the high priestess or high priest, or you actually got rid of a high priestess because you felt all betrayed. You know how people get stuck in that little cycle and they just like, oh, I'm in the cycle. And, you know, it's one of those things. Because it was a death. It's a whole death. This is a death of ego. Come on, bro. That is a death of ego. This is a Leo reading. The Leo strength card is in reverse and there's a death jump next to it. That is an end of a cycle. That is you doing shadow work. Somebody is doing serious shadow work, like out here, whole dark night of the soul, like out here. Okay, that is apparent to me, at least. Yeah, because look, and leaving things behind, you're leaving that behind. Like it's time. This is the year for everybody to let that go. Let it go. Yeah, you letting it go because you want to be able to get these things. You letting the conflict go. You letting, you know, not having maybe what you thought your pinnacle should be. Maybe letting that ideal go. Maybe letting that belief system go. You letting the conflict go. And standing back in your power. Standing back in your power. So you can bring that monies in. Bring the, you know what I'm saying? No more looking back to the past. So you can get these monies. So you can have a new cycle, you know? That's dope. Let me see if I can pull some oracle cards. Ha la 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 la. Which one? Let me use this. This is Shine from the Inside by Brittany Carmichael. These are dope. I just got these. Okay, Leo. It's a lot happening there, though. It is a lot happening there. Okay. Perform a random act of kindness. And if you're going through an ego death, that is probably a good thing to aid that along. Align your actions with your intentions. Align your actions with your intentions. That's super important. So sometimes we will say things and it doesn't align with your intentions, right? You'll say something and it's not what you meant to say, but then it ends up being like super terrible because you be like, oh my God, like I didn't mean to say that. And so you have to be very careful about those things making sense, you know, like they have to make sense. Because once you start putting stuff out in the atmosphere, that's it. Like you can't take it back. You can't take it back. And embrace your inner goddess, male or female, you know, and that's super important as well. Because really, what that really helps with is the fact that there were so many cards in the reverse for specifically for the Leo energy. Like you're not feeling in your Leo self. Like I say this to my mom all the time. Like you gotta be in your Leo self, you know, confident, not cocky, you know, balanced. We really need, this is the year, this is the time that we need people to really be in themselves. Like I'm a Pisces. Well, my son is a Pisces, you know, like Pisces sun, Libra moon, and my rising is Aries. So I'm all over the place. But I'm also a Pisces, which means I got a lot going on anyway. So to me that was really the theme, is about you getting back in that that energy. I don't know what all that deceit was. I really want to see if I don't pull something more. Where did the other oracle cards? Oh, I'll use these. Cause that felt like inner stuff. It didn't feel like necessarily work. It didn't necessarily feel like family. It didn't necessarily feel like love. It felt like inner struggle. Messages for Leo for August 2020. Messages for Leo. Let go of the old. Let go of the old. Like, that's really what that theme is. Like, they had the nostalgia card, like, but it probably must have not. It must have been nostalgia that's keeping you stuck, or or an old idea of something that oh, I wanted to do this, or I wanted to be this, or whatever it is. Letting go of that old idea. Do not get stuck in those things. Do not cause these tower moments because you're fighting with an old version of what you think it makes sense for you now. That doesn't make any sense. Align your actions with your intentions. If you want something to happen in a certain way, make sure your actions align with that so that it can come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? If you holding on to these old ideas, these old patterns, these old things that do not serve you, then you will never get past this feeling of unease. Surrender to the flow, Lord. Yeah, right. Surrender to the flow. Y'all, look, I know that's sometimes difficult for Leo energy. Okay, but it's super important to have that balance, because you might be used to something going a certain way, or something going a certain, like, this is how I want it to go. But sometimes you have to surrender to a better flow, or a flow that will help you just be more mutable in the situation. Maybe letting go of some of the rigid feelings, letting go of some of the control, and being able to really just relax. Anyone messages? Seek the lesson. So everything that you choose to do from here on out, the things that have already happened, those tower moments that already happened, the truths that were not told, the things that did not go in your favor, make sure that you figure out what that lesson is, because that is a part of the death of an ego, is really understanding what you were supposed to learn in that, what your part was in it, where you could have moved differently, and what the other side of it was supposed to teach you, right? You're not here on this earth to teach people what their lesson was. We'd be here forever. Trust and believe that. And then follow the moon. That means follow your intuition. Listen to that gut. Listen to your spirit guides. Listen to God. Whatever it is that keeps you grounded. Listen to somebody outside of yourself. Especially if you're going through some form of like ego death. Like, you have to talk to people outside of yourself. If you just stay in your head and you're only coming up with these concepts for your own self to heal inside your head, how's that gonna work? If you trying to heal, that means like a broken person is, trying to heal another broken person. Like, well, how's that gonna work? That's not gonna work. You cannot heal your own self if you can't see clearly. So, and don't be stubborn. It's really about going with the flow. And there you go. So that's the end. This is going to be the end. Seek your destiny. Seek your destiny, which goes along with follow the moon and seeking the lesson. This is about you finding yourself. This is about you following your real gut, not the gut that tells you to do the thing that's comfortable and the thing that's easy. Don't be so ready to go against the path that you may have to take. It may not be the easier path. It may not be the most comfortable path. It may not be the path that you saw yourself in. But if you keep rejecting the things that are being laid before you, then what are you doing? Like, you're just going to be exhausted and you're going to be out here dancing with karma every day. Because just have courage, man. Just be a brave lion. That's the last card that came out. That's just for y'all. Just for you Leos, which is also my path sign. So, well, I'm doing a live today, so I had some courage. So, yeah. So really think about that. Like, we're going to end it on there. So, if you would like a personal reading, the information is attached to the video. Or you can always, you can DM me, you can email me, all the information is attached. And what else? Share. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, hit the little bell so you can get notifications. And I think that's about it, Leo. I really think that was it. I think you guys are probably going through, I know that sounded light, and I don't think it's light with that energy was going through. But I think it can be. I think it's a good time to clean those things up right now. So yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna move on to the next sign. So I will see you guys later. All right. Talk to you guys. Bye.